Hey, I watched a raccoon scale the wall of my barn and going straight for the soffits. And I thought, I'm going to watch this. And it got to the soffit, put one paw on some metal mesh, grabbed another wire with another paw, and came tumbling down. Gravity prevailed. Now, it was stunned, but it was not injured, and it crawled away, so it was non-lethal, but it was impressed. So I'm going to turn the camera around now and show you. Okay, so here's my barn, and what you got up there, I'm going to zoom in real slow, and hopefully it'll focus. There you go, you'll see that mesh. Now this was not a trivial task, but that mesh runs the full length of the soffit. And above it you'll see insulators holding another wire. And they all come back to here. That's a high voltage wire running through because the charger's on the other side. And the ground also goes right back to the charger. And it does a whiz-bang job. If the raccoon had gotten past this, it still would have met two strands of barbed wire that were only like 2 inches apart. It would have to go through. So it never really had a chance. I didn't think this was working, so I put in the barbed wire. This is working. This is working very well. And speaking of working very well, I am wearing a powered condenser microphone on my collar, and looking down, it tells me that it's working very well too. So anyway, that's it from Happy Dog Farm. Electricity is our friend. I'm going to walk in the barn with this and show you a few other things. This is the tack room. And up there, I have more of that same mesh wire. And I have a high voltage line up there to keep them from going up into the hayloft there, also grid, and also barbed wire. But you can see that insulator there. That's the high voltage point. And it comes back here to my lovely little have-a-heart. And it does a very nice job. Not terribly expensive. And, oh yeah, and then the ground does come down to the main electric service panel because I don't want to get bit by it. So this is one of two chargers I have. You can see there's a charger back there that's plugged in that goes up to mesh and high voltage up on the wall. Okay. Now, if they got past that and they got into that little crook, the floor goes right up to the wall. They can't get past it. I didn't want them trying. I wanted them to be as intimidated enough that they decided they didn't want to come in here. Now, this solution goes down to the end of the barn, and there's a knife switch over there, another feed through the wall. So there's a wire and mesh on the outside of that wall. And those soffits, you got it, barbed wire. So I'm not done yet, but I'm hoping that this will be a very, I'm going to say pest resistant space by the time the concrete floor is poured, walls are spray foamed, there's a concrete curb around the bottom with a metal skirt to keep them from climbing. All sorts of good stuff. That's it from Happy Dog Farm. Until later, take care. Bye-bye.